Think I have everything set up. Hello there, beautiful pixels. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome to Friday here on Chili Bedrock. Hope you had yourself a lovely week. Let's see, who do we have here tonight? We have Seribot. Seribot's new. Seribot's going to help me moderate. Adequate told me that Seribot will prevent all the weird links that I get. And it's better than every other bot, and it's free. So we're going to try it. Longhorn Gamer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely Friday evening. Brutus Barber, great to see you again. And Mint Buffalo, did I say that right? Mint Buffalo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night. Welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 7. Adequate's not going to be here with us tonight. He told me he is on... Well, I'm not going to share his personal details. He's not going to be with us tonight. He explained that he won't be here. Lots of people on Friday night. I see lots of people on Twitch, so I'm expecting... Might have a lighter crowd tonight if everyone's over watching someone else, but we're going to have fun anyway. I know that there is also... Maybe Mech Chameleon with Liar and a couple other people, I think, maybe starting in 30 minutes. I want to finish this, though. It's going to be my gold night. So, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Bedrock Season 7. That's where we're at. First things first, we got to get the camera count back over here because it is freaking out. That's the first thing we got to do. Second thing that we have to do is talk about what we're doing. If you weren't here last night, what do you mean the bed's too far away? It's right there. Last night, we were working on the Shroomlight farm. Goal tonight is to get this up and running and working. So, hopefully, we just need to get a couple of things getting and going. Try to finish this tonight. Try to get it all working. That's what the goal is going to be. Pop the camera count and spectator over here. There's a couple things that we're going to need to grab first. Rockets is going to be chief among them. And after we have rockets, we're going to need to go buy ourselves some items down from the depths. And I believe the items in the depths require diamonds, so we're going to have to bring our wallet with us, which is always a bummer, because you know how much I hate spending money. But we're going to need to buy some redstone materials. Blue shulker box. Where do I keep my money nowadays? Where do you think I keep my money at? It's in the magenta one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to fly over. I hope that this is what it takes. If we need gold, I might as well grab some gold while we're here. We're here, right? Let's go grab some gold. Adequate told us it was a work trip. Okay, it's a work trip. He told me too, but like... I don't know. Adequate's like, Alaydriem died. And I'm like, wow, thanks. I haven't told anyone that, but you have. Thanks for that. And I'm like, yeah, if he explained what he's doing, great. I don't need to explain what he's doing. He's living his best life. I'm usually I know it may come off as different, but I'm quite a private person actually. I'm not a talk about myself person. I know. Does that describe you? Does that surprise anyone? I hope not. Brutus Barber, you got a... Is that a nice number? It is a nice number. Nope, doesn't describe me at all. Chat's not scrolling automatically. That's a little bit annoying. It's hard to see what the next messages are. Okay, let me see if that'll expand. All right, Old Rusty, welcome. The Monsterverse edit. Nice to see you as well. Second base... yeah, and Deacon, yeah, oh, Deacon, so good to see you again. Sorry, I'm getting caught up. My thing didn't load with all my YouTube things, but great guys over on YouTube. It's fantastic to see you, Old Rusty. Great to see you again tonight. Hold on, I can't read. Deacon CT, yeah, it's been a long time. It's great to see you again. I'm glad to see you again. Mint Buffalo, I can just call you Mint. Okay, nice and minty, minty. Adequate does not like Shroomlights. He does not. It's the second best thing he's made beside the Shroomlight farm, yeah. And then the Monsterverse edits. Okay, I got your name right. It's hard to read. My eyesight's going. It doesn't matter. These are brand new glasses. Stronger prescription, and I still can't read that far away. Hey, you're welcome for making. If you're using it, are you actually using it? Do you have a server up and running and everything? That's awesome if you got it set up. Really happy to hear that. I was looking through the analytics for Bedrock voice chat the other day, and I was unhappy with the numbers that I was seeing. And that's because I have expectations. I have expectations about like stats and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a giant tree trunk. Well, that's not scary in the slightest. What would the do you want to hear stats for it? Here, let me pull up some stats here. I'll pull up stats from my analytics provider. I made a dashboard and everything. I went in like full data mode the other day. The other day, I was just looking through everything, and I was just in complete like, what analytics have I created? What metrics have I made? Oh my gosh, I have to, everything requires a 2-factor authentication code. Let's copy that. Let's paste that. Why can't everything use passkeys and use Bitwarden, right? Let me pull this up. Is it my product analytics board? No, it's not my product analytics board. It's my product analytics dashboard. Yeah. Will the stats be meaningful to you? No, unless you're one of the lucky few. Unless you're one of the lucky few. So okay. There are 14 in the past. Oh, this is the past 30 days, right? This is the past 90 days since I started tracking stats, which is only 3 months ago. There's 14,000 unique installs, about 14,500. There are only 5 countries that have not installed Bedrock voice chat. Greenland and Iceland are not among them, surprisingly. Guinea hasn't. They're mostly countries in Africa, which doesn't surprise me. And then one country, North Korea. I don't have any North Korean installs yet, but I do have a South Korean install, believe it or not. And then every other continent on the world is that. So, like, there's 5 countries that don't have Bedrock voice chat installed, which I think is fun. But the thing that bothered me is I only have metrics on 42 servers that have actually, like, that are actually running and that have run in the last 90 days. And that number bothered me. So, you know, oh my gosh, I haven't been down here in a while. That number really bothered me, that there wasn't, like, there's only 42 servers that have reported in. And I know that people can turn off the telemetry and whatnot, but I kind of would have liked to see a little bit more higher numbers on the server install. So I've been bothered by that, but, and I say but, oh hey, this goes all the way down here, nice. I've decided that I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of changes to hopefully drive up server installs and make it more clear about, like, what you need. Also gonna do a couple of things. I know, am I sharing my roadmap before I've, like, publicly posted the Patreon? Maybe. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have a demo server set up so that people can connect to a demo server and experience it. It's going to be a Geyser Fabric, you know, probably a paper Geyser Floodgate world. And then it'll, like, you can have a session token. And then you can be in the world for, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, and you can just play around with folks. And it'll be just like a 128 by 128. Have you ever connected to test.geyser.com? If you ever connected to test.geyser.com, it's going to be like that. Right, where it's just like a little world where you can go around and play with it. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do as well is have, like, because I benchmarked it. I benchmarked the server, and like a 2-core server can hold 1,500 concurrent sessions on my measly little Windows box. So I figure, okay, you know, a server can maybe do well, and I measured it against, like, what 2 cores would do. So I think I'm gonna have, like, a public server, but it's gonna be public in the sense that it's, like, I don't know. It's not going to be, like, public free, but, like, public general that you'll be able to link your server to. That's what the plan is going to be. So, yeah. And make them pick up a Shroomlight. Yeah, here's what I was looking for over here. I'm looking for this little farm. So, yeah, that's it. Live chat is better than Patreon. Patreon just gives you their money. Live chat gives you... It's true. It is true. Combi, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night. We're drawing close to the time, aren't we? We're drawing close to the time. Is there prices posted in here? How much does any of this cost? Are they on the signs? Oh, 2 diamonds a stack? Oh. Yes. Only 2 diamonds a stack? That's like giving this stuff away for free. We'll just grab 3. 2, 3. And then we'll grab some repeaters. Oh, that's... Oh, 3 diamonds a stack for the repeaters. We don't need this, but we're going to get it anyway. Oh, and 3 diamonds. Make sure we pay for that right. Yeah, 10 hours. 10 hours. Like, it's not... It's a very, very short time away before Season 4 of Bedrock Legends. We're very, very close to it happening. We'll be live streaming that tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, I believe, is the correct time after I localize for time zones. It's going to be lots of fun. There's going to be lots of people there. How many people do we have? Like, I think there's 52 people whitelisted for the server. I don't know whether our Copenhagen server is going to be able to handle that or not. But, you know, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. I know. Well, of course I don't have any. Well, you know, I'd like to think that there's one person in North Korea who might play Minecraft and want voice chat, right? You tried bribing it? It's gotta, like, I'm gonna be honest. It being in Denmark, the server is... There's a lot of problems with it being in the EU. If you've been, yeah, it's not that it's suboptimal, it's that network conditions outside of the US are bizarrely, maybe not bizarrely, a lot more restrictive than what they are here in the United States, right? So I've been testing the voice chat with a couple people trying to make sure everything works. I've never hosted a server in Denmark, right? Because that's just the thing. But we can talk like this. One person was being blocked by EU chat control because apparently in the EU, quick connections over port 443, they're just like silently downgraded to regular TLS, which of course breaks like something actually communicating over that because they're doing chat interception. And then in Thailand, apparently Thailand only has IPv6, but they have IPv6, IPv4 NAT gateways all over the place, and that causes, like, that just wreaks havoc. And I know that Combi, like, tried with global pings to get everyone 200 milliseconds. It's, you know, I know, it's hard. It's hard. It's not optimal. But at least in the United States, we don't have chat control yet. It's fine. It's fine. I know, it landed in Seattle. Seattle's 200 milliseconds away from everyone. It's because everything's right there. Deacon, out of interest, but will there be a TNT blast chamber tutorial in the future? For what, Deacon? For what specifically? Like, this is going to have a blast chamber in it. This is going to have a TNT blast chamber. And this is actually how we harvest it. This is a TNT blast chamber for this farm. Oh, I don't know, Charm. I don't know. I don't know who watches Minecraft in there. You survived eating Danishes, you'll survive it again. That's right. We survived the Danes once, we'll survive it again, most likely. It won't be a problem. Okay, I don't need this. We can put this back in here, but what we do need to do... But what needs to happen is we need to start flashback. So we have a recording of this because we're recording this for funsies. I'm really bothered by that not zooming, so we'll just leave it there. Is there no other way to keep up with this farm? Or is there another way? I don't know. For a bunch of other farms. Well, I don't know if, like, I don't know. So, Deacon, to answer the question over on YouTube, I don't personally believe, like, you'll need a TNT blast chamber for this because Rusty said so, right? And that's kind of the end of the conversation. If Rusty says you have to have a TNT blast chamber, that's the end of the conversation, right? There's no additional comments or commentary that I have. But for other farms, like maybe a tree farm, but I think for a lot of things, like the resources that you have to spend in order to have a TNT blast chamber for like a tree farm vastly exceed the number of resources that you need just to, I don't know, just to chop them down, right? For like all my tree farms, I know people like blast chambers, but how much sand do you have to get? Like, getting sand is a pain. Getting gunpowder, it's not much of a pain now, but it was. And it, like, making TNT, it's just, it's kind of a chore. So, I guess to answer that question, you know, I suppose what you could do is just copy the tutorial for this farm. And that would work. And then if, you know, if we needed anything more, you know, we can kind of evaluate from there. Is that glass all the way up? Why did I not fill that all the way up? I don't precisely know what the story was happening here. Anyway. Yeah, or a good... You'd rather have a bear claw or buttermilk donut? Okay, yeah. I can't have those anymore. I tried having a little bit of fried rice with dinner, and I kind of am not super pleased with that decision, even though it had very, very low amounts of fat. Like, I'm feeling fine now, but I have a feeling that was probably not the wisest decision to have right after the surgery I had. So we'll see. We'll see. At some point, I have to get used to eating again. I have to eat normally. So, you know, at some point, I'm going to have to try new foods. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to eat correctly again. But that doesn't change the fact that relearning what you can and can't eat sucks. Let's just say that. Right? Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't like having to relearn things I've already learned. Okay, is there, yeah, there's supposed to be redstone there. Here, so we're gonna finish this off. PLJ, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Great to see you again for the second time today. I'll refrain any jokes from our previous conversation. You know what they are. Kiragan, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then you found more toast. Yo, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. If you're new here, consider dropping a follow. You can get notified when new streams are out. Tonight we're working on Truly Bedrock Season 7, making ourselves a Shroomlight farm, old Rusty's design. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Everything that you've ever wanted is in this farm. This farm has everything. It has TNT. It has glass. It has pistons. It has Shroomlights. Did you know that you need more Shroomlights in your life? You do. You're mistaken if you think you don't. You do. More Shroomlights make everything better. That's why we're making this farm. I told Rusty we're going to make this farm. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And... I know like there was some doubt. Is he actually gonna do it? Is he just, you know, messing with us? Of course I'm gonna make the farm. I promised I would. I'm not gonna say promises made, promises kept, delivered, but it's happening. It's happening. You're having a great night. Great. It was a great conversation. PLJ, I have a theory about how to fix it in the client, but I'm not gonna be able to deliver it because like I was saying. Anyway, we were talking about Bedrock voice chat before everyone joined, before I got derailed again. I have so many ideas for things that I like now want to change and improve because of my anger about stats. So there's going to be lots of changes coming, including a new UI design, which I'm very excited about. I'm very excited about it, actually. I am so incredibly excited about the new UI that I'm making. It needed to happen. The original UI I had was one that I downloaded from like Theme Forest, if you know what that is, forever ago. Let's just say I haven't been thrilled with it, and I'm going to be very thrilled with what I'm working on now. There's going to be a Patreon post that I'll post that's going to be like, and here's what it is, and here's what the August roadmap is. Anyway, there's lots of fun new features coming out for it. Mainly driven by both my unsatisfaction with stats and my anger over the fact that things don't work perfectly 100% of the time. So yeah, make sure that you are channeling your energy into things appropriately, is what I should say. Don't get mad, get glad. And if you can't get glad, get even. Oh, hey, that needs to be that, doesn't it? Okay. All right, are there any others down here that I need to know about? I think it's just that one repeater. Well, I'll tell you what the best drivers of new creations are is like coming face to face with your own mortality and realizing that bad things were happening to you and you kind of like, it didn't click right away. That's a really great motivator too. Not that I was saying I was super worried when I went into my surgery or anything like that. But I definitely had like a wave of, oh, when I got home. So, you know, that's been a strong motivator too, to be completely honest. We can only see you in the vertical? No, just, rotate it. Just, rotate it. Does it not? Yeah, no, it's in both horizontal. 1080p for various resolutions being sent. I have 8 streams going. So if you're on mobile and you see it in vertical, you can just tilt your phone or do the rotate command and it'll go back to full. And yes, it does make my face go away if you're not in vertical, but that's 100% intentional because the idea with vertical is it's meant to just be like, it's meant to be the world's saddest catfish. And when you're not in vertical, it's meant to actually show you, you know, what we're working on. Right? Right. It's a bunch of disappointment is what it is. Okay, we'll get this here, get this. So the great thing I love about this farm is that once you've made it, like it's very easy just to be like, and you're done, right? Like, this doesn't take a lot of, it doesn't take a lot of, like, knowing what you gotta do. You just have to do it. Yeah, you can quote me on that. Sadly, on PC, you don't get to see the video. I mean, you could make the screen size smaller. You don't know about Shroomlights, but you could do it with fewer villagers that have a mind of their own. That's why I keep them locked up in cage. I mean, that's why, wow, there's no good way to say that, is there? That's why I ensure that my villagers have healthy amounts of access to safe locations where they can operate their businesses freely and without interruption. Is that better? I don't think so. I don't think that's better, unfortunately. If you're blocked, to block the door. Oh, they all escaped? Longhorn, I'm so sorry. Why'd you let them escape? They shouldn't be escaping, man. You can't let the prisoners can't be allowed to run the asylum. Just 2? Oh, yeah. Alright, I have questions. Why? I have questions. Yeah, we can place that there. Did this get cut off? I think this got cut off. That's why I keep... Yeah, you can clip all of those. That's fine. Yeah, and the, sorry, the vertical stream is not on YouTube because I'm not eligible for certain YouTube features because I'm just a measly poor YouTuber, right? I'm not one of those big fancy YouTubers that has lots and lots and lots of all the things. I'm one of those YouTubers who like only gets access to features when I beg for them. And YouTube's like, oh, we feel so sorry for you. Maybe we'll give it to you in 6 to 9 months. So I have vertical streaming on YouTube, but vertical streaming, I can't set what displays on vertical streaming. Which kind of is like, well, what's the entire point? Ow, there's not a floor there. So, and also, on YouTube, so the way that it works on YouTube is in order to start a vertical stream, you have to go into YouTube Studio before the stream and you have to toggle the vertical config for it. And all it does is do a center crop. But if you don't do that beforehand, YouTube's like, nope. And so if my Blackmagic device starts up beforehand, it just goes. And I don't get it set up. So yeah, so no vertical stream on YouTube tonight. That's fine. There really wasn't anything else that was going to happen there. You're just going to see a center crop. Not the most exciting thing in the world. They found the workstations, and now they don't want to take a profession they want them to take. So they're going to be, yep. That's how sometimes these villagers have to operate. When they refuse to do their jobs, you do what you do at all great employers, and you find their replacements. No euphemism required. Right? Like, if you got people who aren't doing your job, you have to replace them, especially if you're paying them. Right? I'm all for very fair working conditions. I'm all for... I talk about this all the time. Like, no one hates working with me. Maybe you do. Right? Because I have a relatively easy job. right? Like, I work at a software job all day. But, you know, you've got to, if people aren't doing their job, like, they gotta do their job. Holy guacamole, my ability to jump seems to be hindered. I need to make this go away is the problem. And I believe I'm now out of obsidian, amazingly enough. Let's see if I have any more. I have, oh, I'm out. I'm out of obsidian. Do you believe it or not? I am out of obsidian. That is, that's special. That's very special. Who knew? Okay, there's one thing that we gotta do. We gotta build that thing up there. So let's head up there real quick. We can dry run this without, oh, we can't. Wow, that looks blue in this light, doesn't it? Now I just need to get an obsidian farm. I know. It's only a minor problem, actually. It isn't the biggest problem in the world. Is that 2 pistons up there? Okay. Well, let's just fix that. That is 2 pistons. I forgot that that was 2 pistons. Is that piston already placed? Or did I just place that piston in the wrong spot? There's not supposed to be 2 pistons there. Yes, I am going crazy. Okay, we need to find some obsidian. That shouldn't be difficult to acquire. There should be some on the server. I know a girl named Artemis. I'm sure that she has a bajillion obsidian, given that she's stripped the end down to its composite parts every single time, 9 times over. And then we're also gonna need some nether shrooms. Again, should not be difficult to acquire. Oh my goodness, there's a hole in the floor. Oh my goodness, I didn't make it. Is that... Did he also... Is he just like dangling over here? What is he dangling on? Oh, is he's invisible? The guy's invisible. Alright, let's think about where we have some obsidian located at. I might have some stashed away in another location. No, I don't, because we've already been over to that other location, haven't we? Alright, let's just do some quick checks here. Maybe we'll keep this. Did someone run this? No? Maybe someone did. There's some extra materials in there. Alright. We're off to find obsidian, obsidian, obsidian. Is the video jittery? Is it jittery on YouTube? Disable preview. Let me, it shouldn't be jittery. It's jittery on Twitch. Let me check something. Let's see here. I mean, I guess we can finish this. Save that. We can quit that. Let me load up something here to check. The menu's weird. No, this isn't what I want to hear. Is the menu weird because you're seeing it in not 1080p? Oh, what does it say? No, this says I'm at 60 frames a second. The bottom screen doesn't translate. Yeah, the bottom screen. Video on Twitch is crystal clear and you're on mobile. Okay. Yeah, I was watching it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be stuck here. Hold on. I need a weapon. Actually, what I need to do, hold on, let me get somewhere where I'm safe. This, like, suddenly is very, very dangerous here. Oh, that's a horrible idea. Let's not do that. Yeah, seems better now. I turned off my local preview and I turned off Java. So, I mean, it's running at 60 frames a second, 16-second frame time, but that's normal. It was like I was trying to sprint. I was sprinting. Okay, let me, 1080p source. Sometimes the 1080p source is what you gotta set it to. I know mobile likes it, on mobile, they really want you to have, like, 360, but come on. Hive Dog, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna change a couple things here right now. A couple things I'm gonna change. We're gonna turn the pack off because this server space is gonna become very, very crowded very quick with armor stands. Oh, I have 2 packs on. That probably isn't helping. Turn on our regular actions and stuff. Turn on... Where's 1.9? Minecraft, man. Never again. Yeah, so I guess, you know, here's where I'm at. I have an AMD graphics card. Right? I have a 6950. It's not... Hey, thanks, Combi. You know, it's not bad, but, like, I think I just need an NVIDIA one so I have the NVENC encoders. I don't know how else to solve this. It's like, is this Twitch just makes you, if you don't have transcoding on Twitch, there's just so many things that you have to like triplet encode. It's insane. Okay. Okay, let's take some notes here. If you don't know, you have to have a notebook for absolutely everything. Your life will be better for it if you keep a notebook at your desk. You can just take that as life advice for free. Doesn't require anything extra. Okay, so we have a layer of glass that goes above this, and then we have a copper bulb, followed by a repeater, followed by a copper. Oh, that's a sigma. Copper bulb, followed by a repeater. Dust. Repeater going backwards, and then you have a dropper facing down, dust, dropper facing down, and then hopper facing at each that, okay? That's my notes. That's my notes for how we're gonna do this right here. Just buy a spark. You know, that's not a terrible idea, to be honest. That's not the worst idea I've heard all day. How much is a spark? Probably $1 bajillion because RAM prices are through the roof. I can't. I have so many other things. Oh, dispenser. Yeah, it's a dispenser. It's a dispenser. You're right. 5K. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. Okay. We're gonna grab gold. I know we just like left here. We're gonna grab gold and we're just gonna do like piglin bartering. But a spark doesn't have NVENC encoders, right? Like how many NVENC encoders does an NVIDIA Spark have? Because you really have to have like a 5090. Oh, it's Blackwell? Yeah. No, see, well, if you're streaming like anything on Twitch, you just have to have as many NVENC encoders as you can because OBS eats it up. I mean, the transcoding that we're doing now, like the graphics card is running at 68%, right? Like that's 68% utilization just for playing Minecraft and for encoding. But that's doing 8 streams, right? It's a lot. Sorry, we're talking about like stream tech and it's the least exciting thing ever. Okay, we need another box to like throw some junk in. Oh my goodness, that's not gonna work, is it? What's a box that's emptier to throw junk in? I guess that'll do. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a whole bunch of gold. And then we'll just go to the Nether. I know a spot. I know a guy. I know a spot. And then, oh, no. We're out of rockets. No, we're not. I want to see if the Nether trick still works. There is a trick that you can cause the piglins to, like, freak out. Oh, gosh. What was it? Hold on. I made a video on it. Let's see if I can find the video real quick. There's a video I made about making piglins kind of spaz out, and they'll, like, dispense gold at a super duper crazy amount. Piglin? Let's see here. You lock a dude up in a little square. Right? And then... Dun, 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 dun. What was the trick? Oh, yeah. You just have an observer. Followed by... Oh, yeah. Just 2 observers and a piston with a block of gold. And it makes the dude freak out and he throws stuff down instantly. Let's try it. Sticky piston. 2 observers. Where'd you go? Sticky piston. 2 observers. Some fences to lock a dude in. It's all gonna be great. Let's grab some more rockets too. Yeah, make a gold block moving piston. That's it. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. And then also, I'm gonna maybe pop on a gold helmet. You know, just to feel safe about myself and my decisions I've made in my life. I think I'd rather have the helmet, to be honest. Why do I have this in my inventory? Let's get rid of that. And then we can get rid of this as well. And that as well. Okay. Into the Nether we go. Objective, obsidian. I doubt that anyone has a bartering farm, to be totally honest. But that's not, like, the super worst thing in the world, because it's not hard to find these dudes. Because it's one point... Oh, well, this isn't done. Did no one ever finish this? Whoa. Hey there, darling. Crying obsidian? Why do I need crying obsidian? I don't have any crying obsidian. I don't think that isn't gonna cut it for me right now. Hold on, I'm looking for a hole in the wall that I made. I think it's here. I think it's this hole. No, it's not there. Where did my hole in the wall go? Where were Adequate and I working at? Oh, because it's pretty? I mean, that's fair. Dang, Adequate and I are too good at this game. We cleaned up everything. Oh, we can get... Oh, you're saying we can get crying obsidian. Yes. Yeah, yes. That is also acceptable. I thought this was here is where the hole in the wall needed to go. Yes, it was here. I was right. Okay. I feel like I'm being gaslit about this. Okay, so we just need to find a dude. Should be a whole bunch down here. Although I honestly expected some to spawn. Oh, hey, look! I've been looking for that. Alright, where's just a regular piglin? I just need, like, a regular dude. I just need a regular dude to show up. Preferably without a whole bunch of gas. I don't want to be there. Why there's only zombie piglins? Oh, this is not gonna go well. Here, let's unload these chunks. Oh, there's a dude. Which dude's gonna be more dangerous? Here. You can go in here. Yep, I know you just want to go and have fun. I get it. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, my friend. It's nice and cozy in here. So we'll do that. And then we just need to, like, give you a push, maybe? Okay, excellent. Nope, 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 nope. Get, That was just unnecessary, my friend. Don't do it. Don't. Seriously? You don't want to stay in your box? What's wrong with your box? Is it not cozy enough for you? Did I not paint it the right color? Hold on. We have to make a box for him. Okay. So let's start here. You're gonna go bump, bump, bump. No. No. Please stop. Fine. That's your home now. Are you happy? Okay. So, let's make our little contraption here. And then we'll just do this. And that should cause him to freak out. And then we can just do that. There we go. Look at that. Speed farming. Absolutely nutty amounts of speed farming. It gave me a dread gas. That's blackstone. I don't care about blackstone. Another brick. Don't care about that either. I mean, honestly, I could probably just dump this down here. Let me just make myself some space. We can make this a little bit more efficient. Soul sand, we can get rid of the arrows, get rid of this. Blackstone. Get rid of this. Oh, did I drop all my obsidian by accident? Oh, that's kind of annoying. I did. Here. Yeah, crying obsidian is going to drop twice the rate. Yeah. Yeah, what I want to do is I just want to, like, have my inventory filled up with the things I want. Okay. Okay, yeah, and we just sit here, chill, and wait. And our inventory should just fill up with all the items we need. That's how easy this is. Until we get item lag. Roshan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 7. Great to see you again. Is he gonna drop more for me? I feel like he's throwing stuff. I feel like he threw a whole bunch. There we go. Okay, we'll do, trade you for even more. Oh, as soon as I gotta clear my inventory. It filled up immediately. If you've never speed traded with one of these guys, this is how you do it. It's a highly efficient trading system is what this is. And he's gonna give us just obsidian, and he's gonna give us just crying obsidian, because that's what we have in our inventory. And the rest of it's gonna drop to the floor and lag out the server. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is how you farm with a purpose, right? Yeah, this is it. Like, I don't need anything else. Everything else is useless. Do I care about all the undead gas here? No. Nope, it's useless. Yeah, all hail the lag. Yeah, it definitely looks like crying obsidian's dropping more. I just want my inventory filled up. It's not gonna fill up. We're not gonna fill up all these slots. I will tell you, he's loud though. He's one loud piggy. Oh look, he's all done trading. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Ba-bam, ba-ba-ba-ba-bam, ba-bam. Oh no! Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I didn't mean to fall in. That was an accident. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. There you go. And then we can get rid of this again. Say, if he got out of that, I'd be back. It is funny. That's right. Lag is temporary. Obsidian lasts forever. They say diamonds are a girl's best friend. Well, obsidian is, like, kind of better than diamonds, right? It's just, it's so fast. Like, he has things he, like, where does he have the pockets for this? How many pockets does this guy have? So many. Let's see here, we have, yeah, about 3 stacks versus 1.5. Yeah, definitely hit him about that 2 to 1. And he'll just trade there forever. We will get our obsidian. All the obsidian we need. He does have a bag of holding. It is an infinite bag of holding that he has. And the great part is you can just drop a stack of gold, right? Like 1 whole block of gold down, and he'll just give you, like, he goes through this so fast that he can just drop everything. And the gold won't even despawn. I guess while we're here, let's fix the rail that we broke. No, we can't fix that. I'm trying to remember how much we needed from the farm. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I figure we'll just go through all these stacks of gold, and then we'll do it. They're as deep as Hermione's bag. Yeah, they are. As Longhorn was saying, it's a bag of holding. A bag of happiness, a bag of holding. Bags of holding are, I think, poorly used, as are immovable rods in D&D. I think they're poorly used. I would just keep all of the bad guys in a bag of holding. Just grab it, put them in the bag. Look at that, problem solved. I've placed the bad guy in a pocket dimension where he can cause no harm. Unless there's something in the bag of holding I haven't found yet. He moves so fast. Okay, there's another one done. Let's do this. We'll do this. We can swap this out. Our items. And now we just wait, you know, as one does. You need a bag of holding for the bad guys. He's over caffeinated. Listen, it's a very, very, very efficient. It's a very, very efficient approach, right? Like, I need 1 item. The man will give me 1 item. We're gonna trade for that 1 item. We'll probably be good after this. We got 2 stacks. Okay, tough question. If they gave you a new enchant that gave a few inventory slots for pants, but you had to sacrifice Swift Sneak, would you take it? No. I would not. And here's why. Because I think inventory management in Minecraft is actually solvable if they add 1 feature to the game. Because the issue is that we don't have enough inventory slots, is that it's a big pain to switch through them. That's why Lightmatica exists, right? So the solution that they need to do is, and they have that in, what game was this in that Adequate and I were playing? I don't remember what game it was, but one, limiting stack size, I think, needs to probably be adjusted. That's probably a valid thing that they need to adjust. But, not Subnautica. What game were we playing? Oh, I can't remember. It's one of those build games, but you would press Alt, and you had like a little icon that sat right here. And when you pressed Alt, every item in this row, like all of your rows just shifted down 1. And that solved every single problem. Right? Because you had more or less the same amount of inventory space. Maybe you had a little bit more. But you just press Alt, and you could cycle through, like you have a bar with your tools, and then you could do Shift Alt, right? Or Yeah, you could do Alt or Shift Alt, and it would go either up or down. And I don't know how you do this on console, right? Like, maybe you remap the D-pad on, like, the Xbox or the PlayStation or whatever. But it'd be the same thing, right? Like, you just let me shift through my items faster. As someone who builds, that would be infinitely more valuable than having more slots. Because more slots just means I'm going to be tempted to have, you know, more stuff. Because they'd also have to expand, like, the vertical slots. Because if they just gave me, like, another row, that really wouldn't be all that helpful. I rarely need more inventory slots. It's what I need is more access. I need faster access to things. All right, how do we do? Is that all the items you have? I guess so. Okay, well, so I don't want to leave this guy spazzed out, you know? So, you know, buddy, you can just say right there. You have yourself a grand old time. I have what I need. It has been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. No further comments. Oh, yeah, and who, what, Combi, you wrote, like, I need to get, yeah, I have to get a 58, 5090. They're so expensive, though. I can't justify spending that much. I have other things I can justify. I have other things I'm struggling to justify spending that much on. That was a scary gas right there. Oh, and then we have to get nether stuff. I guess I suppose, you know, while we're in the nether, we'll go get nether stuff. Which I believe is down this hallway. You'd love to see them double the ender in chest size. Yeah, maybe like a couple, like doubling the stack size would be nice. I agree with that. I don't think that there's any reason on Bedrock they shouldn't be able to do that. Because what? It's just like, I don't know what problem they're trying to solve by limiting it to 64, right? That's what? 2, 4, 8, 6, 32. I mean, that's what, 5 bits, 6 bits? You can trivially just add one more bit, and you have more space, right? Like, it's not... I don't know. The problem that they're trying to solve here is not the right one, in my opinion. Just change it from a U4 to a U8, right? In the code? No, I'm sorry, not unside bit. Just change it to a larger integer size. I think we need a whole bunch of these too. These are like when it stops working. But think of the aesthetic of double in chest. Yeah, a double in chest would be nice. I'd be fine with that. I'm down with a double in chest. Okay, I think that's probably all that we need from here. I do like the idea of a double in chest. I'll tell you, one thing I do like from Hightail is your in chests are linked. Wait, no, that's in Minecraft too. What did Hightail do differently about in chests? Hightail did something, I don't remember. Never mind. I had a thought. I don't remember anymore. It went out my head. Give me more hype, dog. What other things would I sacrifice? Why would they ever take a feature away? I don't want features to go away. I want more features. More features, more fun things to do, more things to have. That's what I want. Okay. We're here. We've arrived. Let's swap packs back over. So I can see everywhere we need to place this. Go to settings, global resources. I'll tell you what I would like as well. I would really like a way to like hotkey packs. Right? I would really like a way to hotkey packs. And yeah, and adding backpacks to the game. Okay, I'll tell you something that Slack taught me today. Bedrock has an undocumented feature called macros that you can bind to keybinds. Right? So, like, what? Keyboard and mouse? They have an undocumented feature here. Look at this. No, it's here now. I had no idea they added this. This is public, right? Assign a keyboard input that will run a command when this is run. Right? So you just have a macro here that you define in a behavior pack. I don't even know, like, right? Like, you just set this. And you have a thing. I'm genuinely, you can have macros. This is keybind macros. You set your keybind, so like Alt B, right? I run Alt B, and this can be like, say, here. So, hold on, let's see. Say hello. Oh, I don't have permission for say. Displays the best message about yourself. Hello. Okay, right? So here, let's show this. Keyboard and mouse. It's so /me hello, right? So I'm gonna do, in theory, Alt B. Look at that. That's just me doing keybinds right there. Right? But those can be script events too. These can be script events. So if you have a behavior pack or you have a command that you want to run that you have access to, you can script these now and run them. Which means if a behavior pack provides something to you, you can script those events as well, right? So you can call an external function, any / command. Like, I don't remember them documenting this anywhere. I have no recollection of this, but I'm gonna build. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell Claude to do this. This is my. I'm gonna tell Claude. Claude, I want you to write me a thing that when I press Alt W or Alt S, it shifts all the items in my hotbar up and down. That's what I want. Would 8 bits be too much for cross-platform on low bit? No, it wouldn't. That's a trivial amount of size, right? So like when you're thinking about a single item, right? You think about a single item. You could probably represent, so you need what? Like, there's 4 bits in a byte, right? So in 2 bytes worth of data, you can store all the information about a piece of crying obsidian and then 256, maybe 512, like the number of items in a stack. Like that's it's a trivial amount of space compared to 8 bits, right? Yeah. I'll have Claude do that for me. I know Claude's gross, but there's value in focusing on other things. Hey, why'd the music stop? Because, like, it's just... Okay, go in order. I added an hour to this playlist. And it's still... not there. Did that go all the way up like that? It does. That's gross. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll just pillar up. Yeah, Hype Dog, you can AFK with your macros. It's gonna be great. I don't remember them documenting this. Like, I have changelogs. I always remember seeing it. And yeah, maybe it was in an update video and they had it like in the change logs, but it was not a clear, like, hey, now we have this feature. Anyway, I'm very excited about it. Slack showed this to me today. The number of things that this now unlocks is actually quite big. Bedrock not documenting new features. I never. I know. It's classic Minecraft, not documenting their features again. Okay, so we'll do that there. Then we need oh, man. Well, that isn't even where I was aiming, but okay. Alright, we need to grab a couple of other items, too. Yeah, who do they think they are? Microsoft? What gives them the right? The fact that Microsoft gives them the right. Okay, let's get rid of this, because I don't want that either. We'll grab some glass in case I need it. Where'd that hole go? Right here. Then we need some slabs, then we're gonna need some buckets. That should be enough. Okay, we'll place this here. Bam, 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 bam. Place that. We'll go up all the way to here. I saw it. I fixed it. It was, Rusty, it was my icebreaker. That's what that was. In case anyone was wondering, that was my icebreaker. Okay, let's see here. We could pillar up. Hopefully that's enough to reach up there. Can we zap you? No, from not here we can't. Okay, then we just have to build this, which is easy. I will say, I think I want to make a roof out of crying obsidian next season. Some purples and some crying obsidian, I think would look, for lack of a better word, scrumdiddlyumptious. Alright, hold on, let's see. Guys, I'll also say, I know that I rag on Holoprint because I have issues with its licensing, but it is a very convenient tool. I quite enjoy the fact that the tool exists. We need a piston, because we don't have that in the right spot. Get rid of that. Fly back up here. There's another one going to start here? That's kind of ridiculous. That's just going off too soon. Why is Twitch doing that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die in my own farm. Let's eat. Oh, I have plenty of health. Okay, let's get our carpets. Is this blue or purple? That looks so blue to me right now. Okay, hold on, let me make sure I have everything on this row. Okay, we can get that later. Get this. And then we're out, so we can switch over to the crying obsidian now. that. Yep, and there's going to be a repeater here. Yep, so a repeater with a torch. Hive Dog, what'd you say? Cryam Obsidian with purple glazed terracotta, purple hue frog lights, purple wool, golden concrete. Goes, yeah. Yeah, the color options to blend. Like, this is just a very nice thing to blend together. I 1000% agree. Yeah. I'm thinking yeah, I'm there. That's what I'm thinking. Redstone goes there. Glass here. Glass goes here and here. And, is that it? Should be easy to test, right? Yep, look at that. Works as advertised. Okay, we're gonna do, let's shimmy our way up here. Okay. Believe it or not, I think that is done. Let's test a few things just to be sure. Okay, that works. Check all of our pistons. That works. I have full confidence this will all work, but you know, never hurts to double check. Okay, so then this, when this grows into a tree, yep, that works. Okay, and then we need, I just need to remember where the things go. Right, so that's gonna be, this is gonna be a warped nylium here. And that's gonna be that. Okay, let's get some bone meal. Time to do a test. Oh, and we need to then do the stuff up there. Hold on. You know, okay, we got one more thing. One more thing we have to do. We don't need this. Oh, where's the items that I need? Are they in here? We need 2 dispensers, a copper bulbs, that dispensers. Yeah, I think that's it. Testing, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go up here and let's check this. Oh, and then glass. This has to be all glass up here because we don't want anything spawning up here. Nothing may spawn up here. Nothing may clog up the system. Okay, so we have... See, I checked everything but one thing. There's one thing I didn't check, and what's the offset? Let's check. Up we go. Please go up. Okay, so that is... Oh, right there. Right there's a copper bulb. Okay. Let's do it. It should be wax too, so we don't need to do anything else. Okay, so... Yeah, so the structure does not like this because it's at world height. And structure hates everything at world height. Like, it cuts it off by 1. Okay, so comparator there, followed by a comparator here, then dust, followed by a repeater, and then we're gonna have, well, we're gonna place the thing we need to place where these are, but I'm gonna place this here. So So let's zap that, and then we have to basically pillar up from here. What's a block I don't mind churning through? Oh, the wool blocks. The wool blocks. I don't mind churning through those. Okay, we'll have ourselves a dispenser. Another dispenser. There we go. And then we just have to replace that. Okay, you gotta break the game just a little bit. And then water, of course, but I'm not super worried about it at that moment. Okay, so these are waxed already. Yes, they are, so those will not color fade. Okay, we should be good to test this. We followed the structure of what could possibly go wrong. Me missing one block is what could go wrong. It's not likely, but it has been known to happen from time to time. And I'll wait to put the hoppers in. I suppose we could just go up there and do that now. You have to compost a Shroomlight? No, I do not. I have a Shroomlight. Hold on, where's the Shroom? Where did my sacrificial Shroomlight go? Oh, we had some. Whatever. Must have not been important. Okay, we'll pop that in there. Let's go get some bone meal. And then I'm gonna just put the extra obsidian in here because I know I don't need any of this. Tell Hive to stop. Did you have to? Did he make you do that, Rusty? Did he make you have to compost a Shroomlight in order for the farm to work? You're never gonna hear the end of the sacrifice Shroomlights. It's funny. Rusty, I love this fish farm so much. Genuinely. I have donated more items from this fish farm. Right? So I have everyone being like, I got a bone farm, I got a bone farm, I got a bone farm. I filled this thing up once, right? All the way up to maybe this chest right here. And I've restocked all 3 bone meal shops on the server just from this. It's crazy. Why did my elytra just break? No, we're fine. Why did I not go up? Hype Dog Rusty says to stop. We tried to kill him. That's funny. Okay, so, load this up with bone meal. Let me load this up with bone meal. And then there should be a hopper behind here, right? Oh, am I missing a hopper? I am missing a hopper. I thought something was off. And then we can load this up with bone meal. Okay, let's just do this. I will say, very, very compact working conditions. The working conditions here are quite compact, so... I did my best when trying to convert what Rusty had here to make it a little bit more accessible, but man, it's tight. Something doesn't have bone meal in it. That shouldn't have any items moving through it. That has items. That has items. Oh, I just didn't fill that up. Okay. So that'll stay green forever because there's nothing there. We'll do a quick, like, in theory thing. Right, so that goes there, and then where's the on button for this? So the fact that nothing's broken already is a good sign, right? Okay. Let's flip this off. Do a quick check. Okay. I mean, let's see here. How are things looking? I mean, that looks like things are progressing, right? That looks like things are happening. We don't have any item growth up here, but let's go around the back. Make sure there's no item growth that's blocking anything. There is some stuff here. Does that affect anything? I don't think so. That's a problem right there. That needs to be fixed. That's one piece of missing redstone is all that is. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Anything clogged up behind here? That's not fine. That is blocking everything, and that's blocking everything. Okay. It's okay. Two little things that we need to fix. No big deal. I'll just get some glass. As soon as I find it. Where my rockets go? No. No, you get more. Yeah, so that should have had this on that. That should have had this on that. And then I think that was actually fine for that to be there. There, I think that was it. Okay, so here's how this works, right? So there's logs that are going to come out over here, right? And this is the log that spawns here. This is the log that spawns here, and this just goes on a feed tape, and then it fills up this this piston thing up here. But the main output of the farm is up here, right? So if in here is going to be trees, right? There will be logs that get blown up in here. But the idea is that the Shroomlights are gonna, like, so there's one right there. The Shroomlights are going to get spit out from here. Well, we could take all of these and we could compost them down. And then any other wood that's in here, when it comes over here, is gonna get blown up by the TNT. Let's just do a quick check real quick. Get all the pistons firing. Yeah, so this is not efficient for, making wood. That is not its purpose. Its purpose is getting access to the Shroomlights. That's its whole goal. Okay, let's check back here. So, I mean, that looks all good. That looks all good. Let's make sure that all of this fed tape. Yeah, that's all moving. That is all moving. Okay, let's get the hoppers and the TNT. Hoppers. This is a dangerous bit right here. Oh, and the water. Yeah. The water would be mildly important. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4. Okay, let's go get some water real quick. We're gonna need a couple buckets of it. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. Nine buckets of water. Okay, back to world height. Do I have... Oh, that's gonna blow up, but that's fine. Okay, and then that goes there. Okay, that goes there, 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 and there. And all that's flowing. Let's grab some lights up here so that mobs don't spawn in the water. Because that would be annoying. And then really the only thing we need to check is that our clock is working. Let's see here. So let's do a light here. Light here. Nothing will spawn up here, but it's always nice to have things well lit. See, is there a thing that I can place this on maybe? Oh, I can do that there. Excellent. Okay, and then I have a feeling that these won't survive, but I'll place them here anyway. Right? Okay, so now we just need to make more of these. Which shouldn't be a problem. This isn't going to generate what I want, is it? This isn't going to generate mushroom stems, is it? Or the Nylium. Let's see, how many do we get? Oh, it'll generate a few. Yeah. We'll just let this churn for a little bit. Why does this clock go so slow? No, see, that's too fast. It's got to be at least 2. Wait, I have a guy who's collecting all this? Oh no. Oh, there we go. There's a guy. I set up a guy to do all the stuff. There's 27. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let's stop making more of these. And then I probably have enough that we can just swap this entire thing, convert it all to Nylium. See, like you're wondering, why did he build this thing forever ago? This is why. I built it for this farm. That's a chest I was gonna lose right there. Oh my gosh, dude. You don't want to be there. That's an unfun place to be. I am so sorry that you chose to make this your life. I guess we'll get rid of that. Place that there. And then we fill this back up with bone meal. That's gonna cause problems later, but I'm not worried about it. That zombie is disappointed that he can't just go to town. Alright, it's not the most efficient thing, but it does generate. You can tell all of this is backlogged. Look, there's 7 in there. A couple in here. Question, what was the purpose of all of this space? There we go. No, it's fine. What do you mean there's no space? I got plenty of space. The Alays will collect it for me. No, hold on, there's a space. What's wrong? Oh, that's working. It's just, there's a little bit of block lag. This one doesn't do it because I have the things here. Like, I have that set up, but that's producing. Yeah, and I got Mr. Alay over there. Look at that, he just dropped me a whole bunch. He was just hoarding all of them. Okay, hold on, let's clear out our inventory here. We don't need any of this. Yeah, so we got 2 stacks pretty quickly. Okay, that's probably enough to run this for a spell. We could do a quick little jaunt with this. Thank you, Alay. How kind of you. The Alays are such hard workers. I should know, right? Okay, so the last thing we need to test is, does the TNT fire? Oh yeah, and in theory, what this is supposed to do is when this kadonks, that'll give me a new item in my inventory. Okay, here's what I'm not seeing. I am not seeing the timing on that fire. Probably because of that right there. Okay, we're gonna clear this out just a little bit. Whoops. It's always gonna be like one block that we missed. Efficiency. There we go. First Shroomlight. Okay, there's that. This will eventually just go into a storage system. I don't have a care. Okay, we should hear the TNT go off now. I think it was every 6 or 9. 3, 4. Oh, see, that broke. There's a little bit of a pain. That'll regrow. If we, yeah, here's how you fix this. If this happens to you while running this farm, it's very easy to fix. Just, should be able to bone meal this. Not like that, though. That did not work right. Here, we'll just, swap that out. Do that there, do that there. There we go. Alright, now, did that arm up there? Let's just check. Why is this not tripping? There must be one piece of redstone that's missing somewhere. We are gonna need to grab... I'm gonna need to grab the camera account so I can just look back here while it's running. Let me load that back up. There's one piece of redstone that's just not running. It's let me get the good old Java account loaded in. Minecraft Java edition, yeah. We'll just use this as like a little cheaty camera. Yeah, bone meal netherrack. Yeah, it should come right back. Multiplayer, Chili Bedrock. Okay. Oops. And then I'll need to move the camera account back. There's just a piece of bone meal that's missing somewhere. It's hard to see. Okay, let's put you in teleport. You in spectator. Just looking in cheaty camera mode. And I think I found it right away. It is that block right there. Right there. Okay. I need to turn off, I need to just turn off the texture pack on the camera account. I know that you can't see it. Video settings, iris, shader packs, shaders, let's disable shaders. Let's a little bit easier to see when shaders aren't loaded, actually. Okay, we're gonna run this one more time. I'm pretty sure that was the issue there. Uh-oh. Maybe that piece was essential? Maybe that piece of glass there was essential rather than optional. Let's see here. So something's not firing. So either something's blocked or... Will Slime, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Just trying to find out what piece of redstone I've missed. There's a piece of redstone that's just probably not in the right spot. The repeater... Oh, the repeater on the trapdoor broke. Yes, you're right. That did break. Yes. Good eye. I was like, huh, this shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, I heard it. There we go. There's that one piece of redstone. And it should be every 3. Every 4. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure our blast chamber didn't break. Yep, I mean, that looks to be blowing up. Everything over here looks fine. I'm just gonna get the cheaty camera over. You can look at that while I load this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me load the cheaty cam up on OBS so that you can see it. Minecraft Java? Okay, so here's the cheaty cam. I don't know where a better spot for that to be is, but that's where it's gonna be. Here's the farm working. It's much more satisfying to see things work, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. We have ourselves one working Shroomlight farm. Beautiful pixels. Is it everything you wanted? And more? Eat a little bit. And the great thing is you can just AFK here. You just AFK here. We will run out of TNT fairly quickly. But that should blow up all of the Shroomlights. That'll deposit the Shroomlights down into our very large collection system. And bada bing, bada boom. Easy. Took us only a little bit longer than I thought it would. Because we had to go get more materials and I was being lazy and I didn't have all the materials collected already. But Look at that. And it's reliable. It's a very, very, very reliable mechanism. I don't remember what I did. Like, there was something that I had to change after I put the tutorial out. It was something to do with, like, this setup in order to, like, make this more reliable. But this has it. I just don't know what I did. I genuinely don't remember the conversation because this video was, like, 2 years old when I made this. Bone meal that, right? I'm bone mealing that, and that's not doing anything either. Oh man, now that, nah man, now we're at another rack. It's kind of lame. That's the only downside with this is if it runs a little slow, you run out of another rack pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze that ad. Okay, well, fortunately for us, I know exactly where we can get more of these things. Really? Was my health that low? Was my health really that low when I flew down here? Okay, that's fine. That should be enough. That's right, I did. Hey, and I did tell you I was gonna build it, right? It did get built. Second best part. Time to tear that down, because we don't need that anymore. It's rain and scaffolding. No, not hallelujah. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is all in one straight line, and then it falls all over the place and makes a mess. Look, it's in the hoppers. Oh, gosh. It's everywhere. It's in the hoppers. It's in the item filters. Okay, let's pop these away, because those are important. And I guess I really don't... What do I not care about? It's that. Don't care about that. Oh, what am I doing? Just throw it in the items. Oh, I'm not gonna come to regret that anytime soon, am I? Okay, got the armor stand. Get rid of all these extra platforms that I don't need. We can get rid of all these. We can really see what we're doing because of the camera account. Great. Great piece of feedback. Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to run the farm. Trying to do too many things at once. And you lose track of things. Okay, we have this. We have that. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's check where'd the items end up. Should have ended up. I genuinely don't know where that's going to end up. There's going to be an item here. It's going to end up here. Oh, I can't pick that up. Well, where are all those items ending up? Oh. Yeah, so, I mean, at some point I need to actually set up proper filters for this. Right? But, yeah, all the items are ending up in here. And then if I was doing the right thing, like, all this would go in here. So we have to set up item filters, right? And that would create bone meal. And all that bone meal goes in that last chest right there. Oh, did I not place that in there? We'll place that in that. We'll turn this back on. We'll run it for a little bit more. See where the Shroomlights end up. Yeah. that is it. This farm, I can say with the utmost satisfaction and happiness, is completed, built, and running here on Truly Bedrock Season 7. Which makes me, once again, the sole supplier of a material that people don't ask for until the very last second. Right? So yeah, so this will do wood. This will give you some. This will give you a little bit of bone meal back. It's not bone meal positive, but the effect is Shroomlights. Though I will say it's not giving a lot of Shroomlights at the moment. So there's 46 there. There's some there. Looks like some items are being filtered down. Yeah, so we have 46. We got 46. That's a start. Plus that. No, Twitch, we're not running an ad right now. Stop. I'm snoozing you. Stop trying to run it. I can only dismiss it for 5 minutes. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, well, I think... and we only got 5 more minutes left of the stream anyway, we have planned. We done it. We've done it. Shroommail? What? Shroomlight farm is built. I think I was trying to make bone meal and Shroomlights all mixed up together. The Shroomlight farm is built. We're gonna run out of TNT pretty quickly. But yeah, generating this, we got everything here. I am pretty happy with where we ended up tonight. This is done. This is done. I don't know if this is gonna be the last thing that I build on TB Season 7. But tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, we're gonna be doing, what are we gonna be doing tomorrow? Bedrock Legends. Hardcore series will probably be fine, but you know, never say never. So yeah, that's gonna be it. We're gonna see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be on the server playing hardcore. It's gonna be a bunch of people on. It's gonna be lots of fun. We'll see who dies on the first day. Make sure you have your iron armor and your shields. It's what is gonna save your tushy. All right, beautiful pixels. I think that's gonna be it. Let's find you someone to raid over to if you're over on Twitch. Let's see who is on. Let's take ourselves a gander here. Let's see here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you over to Mecha Chameleon. I'm gonna send you over to Night Sky. She's playing Mecha Chameleon with Liara. I know that a bunch of other them were playing, and I really wanted to finish this, so we're gonna send you over there. They should be mostly family friendly. But have fun watching Mecha Chameleon. I can't play the game because I'm like borderline colorblind, and I can't. The game is prejudiced against people who can't see colors and people who have no artistic ability. So I kind of forget to. I don't want to do that. But I'm gonna raid you over to Night Sky. She's playing with Liara and a couple other people. Hope you all have a lovely night. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye.